I said this ability on the ball with cornerbacks, they come straight down and play the run. They don't even run out with the route with the wide receiver. Mm-mm.
Masai, you ready? Wait, what? Fucking we taking so I'm ready now. I shouldn't have lost that shit.
You like that?
You talking to me, Masai? I'm ready right now. I'm ready right now. I can search right now.
Bro.
No, he's out of the game.
Gmail, check, watch my stream and coach me. I need some coaching.
Yeah. No. Oh man, shit. You want to see my team real quick? Hold on.
Coming to you from the venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Both teams emerging from the Ford Field tunnels just a short time ago. And, of course, the loudest cheers were reserved for the hometown Lions. They're set to go as they will match up with the Minnesota Vikings. And from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
He just got his feet up in his mouth. He's in my spot, nigga. These niggas come outside. There you go.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Now this defense for the Lions, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
Eric.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Messiah, you want Roquan Smith?
Looking to throw. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long?
I want to watch the game.
They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where...
And he fires one that's intercepted.
No, just put the share screen
up. By J.C. Horn.
It's easier. It didn't take... No, you can put this up.
Young quarterback Charles rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
No, you have it up already. Don't do nothing else.
On first down,
Callaway. I just see how this one.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
11 yards there, and a Lion first down.
Who? You got a what?
He'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. He's at the 50. The 30. Past the 20. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line. So the turnover forced and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's worked on. It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone rallies. They discuss it prior to, and everyone knows their role when they create a turnover like that.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's Jones again on second down. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Aaron Jones, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings have taken a first quarter lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 7-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And taken successfully. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Working with 2nd and 5 now. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. First down, Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Well, you know, this club, there were some reports earlier in the week, and most have heard this by now, so-called unnamed sources that were saying all is not rosy in that locker room. There's whispers that 1 or 2 guys, CD, have kind of had enough of how things are going and have been going. How would you handle that as a coach?
Well, you and I both know all the coaches that we've dealt with and come in contact with. They'd love to get their hand.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Julio Jones. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Our era? Or you mean our generation? Yeah, era? We... But then I'm confused. How are you going to say era?
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
Brown on
It's
the
one
block.
of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses
They ain't gonna watch my
How
game,
did we
you
do
know?
on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
I'm staying,
Fielding
bro.
at the 33. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return.
To put it up on
And
the
Lions will take over.
celly.
Put that nigga down. Nobody want to watch.
I know you got a
The
tablet
Detroit
or a
offense
Kindle
ready
Fire
to
or
begin
some
their
shit.
drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, run, pass. Defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a bead on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action, and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Looking here for Smith downfield. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Masai don't even make mistakes. The game just fucking over.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
No, fuck.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by
Oh, pick. Man, I hate
them.
I know it's what I should have went to, but I just thought
I
about
know
it.
it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup
on
first down.
I'm moving.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this second down call after that type of a game.
2nd and 5. Give to Jones. Powers through. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
So that last play gives him a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. Now back to throw. This one swung out here to Jones.
She got on here.
Another miss.
Oh, bro.
His feet. And up
I
to the
fucking hate
35
Aaron Jones,
before
bro.
they're able to knock him
I
down.
hate him,
bro.
And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
That should have been a pig.
These two teams all tied after one. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up. Found a
How'd you get the ball back, sir?
And frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 45-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Yeah. No, I'm right here, nigga.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
Escaping the pressure and he'll just get rid of it. They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Oh, I don't understand how you do that, bro. My line does not do that. My line just get blown.
Back to throw here. The throw for Tony is intercepted. Picked off here to 32. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
Hey, it's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. But that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown.
Damn!
Oh, here he lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them.
Some pressure like that,
lost the football, lost a lot of yardage. But I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole.
It's bound to give me at least
on any running play
6 yards.
They're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway.
Yeah.
You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually...
Oh, wow, Brody.
And this is too far behind his man. He missed him. It's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays.
That's mad, bro.
Have to admit that that's a disappointing end.
That's mad, bro. I probably got first
when
down
that drive
out there.
started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Gonzalez's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive.
This is Gonzalez. He got like 97.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked out officially at the 21. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. From the shotgun to give to Jones. Up past the 25 to the 26. A gain of 5.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. 47 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And he'll throw this one away. But I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field. Have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Oh, that's tough. That's a good ass pass.
Downfield on the left side.
Ooh, that's a good ass
out of bounds
pass.
right around the 34.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick
That's
hitter,
a good
but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, that's a pick. That's
And
a
Diggs
pick.
has it. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion.
That would have been picked. If it was an accurate ball, that was a pick.
A second quarter score from down in Houston. And the early going, it's the Texans out in front. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor.
We ain't take it.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. A reminder, once we hit halftime,
This might be to the crib,
season,
man.
we'll send it
You
down
gotta
to
send me
Jonathan
$1 if I
Coachman
do
in
it.
Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
You gotta send me $1 if I do
And
it.
off to the races, down the right side. The 40. 20.
In your
Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. 91 yards. And the Lions strike quickly here for 6 points. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez.
I just saw how he was like 3 niggas over there.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carry.
And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of
Come
pass
on,
rush moves.
man.
Certainly
Just
paying
quick hype the
dividends
fuck
in
out
what
of
we've
that.
seen so far.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
Hit his ass, Nolan. He on Nolan. Yeah.
And he goes down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
Oh my God, why the fuck open? If that was a streak, oh my God.
By Tony. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
No. Another screen, that shit was touchdown. You threw a sooner
Third
too?
and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Ooh, that's tough, Brandon Stevens.
That was the hose. He didn't throw a screen.
That's tough, Brandon Stevens.
Hey, y'all see that scary
Boy, so another interception.
But he was straight in the hard
It
flat,
feels
bro.
like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Flush to his right. Airing it out deep for Smith. He's got a man. Complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's
Nigga, that's how you put a drive together real quick.
Travis Kelce in the final seconds of the first half. And the Lions would extend their lead here just before halftime. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
He panicking, bro.
This will be
He came
returned
out
from deep in the end zone.
Oh, he almost took that big back.
So we've reached halftime here in Detroit with the Lions out on top. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
I wasn't looking
Coach.
for it.
The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down.
He ain't got no time to be doing that much.
Matthew Judon. A lot of ground to cover. 2nd and 22.
Wow. What the fuck?
Back to throw. And this one complete to Smith. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Hey, you think Devontae Smith going to be open?
They'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They'll look to throw here. Sliding out of the pocket. Looking here for Smith downfield. It's incomplete.
How do you break off the double team?
Shot couldn't connect. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Second and 2. Flushed out right.
Oh,
again, it's Cooper as he makes the catch. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? The give is to Jones. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 58 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Jones. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. So stuff from the 2. Now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. Here's Jones.
Let's go.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close.
Look at that goal line stop.
It's a loss of
Oh
a
my
full 3
God.
yards. And it
This
brings
nigga
up
getting
4th
hold,
down.
bro.
They'll set up a throw. Escaping the pressure right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jair Alexander. And the Lions will take over here at their own 12-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
He certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
Oh, shit.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll look to throw. That'll be caught. It's Isabella. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll look to throw again. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And shedding through the tackle. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A good gain on first. Has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. He'll look to throw. Airing it out deep for Smith. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
On second down now. Callaway, good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the broken tackle. They'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is.
His ass quit, bro.